for the longest time.
Waluigi time. Something about making rhymes. I'm so inspired by you.
For the longest time.
For the longest crime.
Waluigi crime. Committing Luigi crime.
Well, you seen the Death Stare Luigi?
I have not.
Oh, it's funny. So, like, every time a Luigi passes someone in Mario Kart, he'll give them, like, a death glare.
Waluigi is the winner.
No, Luigi.
Oh, Luigi.
Luigi. It's
Luigi.
Luigi. Luigi.
A Luigi board?
Alright, so... Oh, why am I switching? It's a water type. Yeah, Scud is very useful in this area.
Yes, he is.
He will not be useful in the next area. Because we're going to be fighting Blaine, and he's a fire type guy. We are actually, like, pretty close to done with this game. It's just Blaine, then Giovanni, then the Elite Four, and then the champion. And we are Dunzo in the Bunzo.
Dunzo in the Bunzo.
By the way,
yes?
So we get a comment from a fan on one of our...
and it's not me?
It's not you.
Wow.
Yeah. It's still a friend of ours, but it's...
well...
But yeah.
Progress!
But yeah, so he asked us a question, and I figured we could answer it. So he was wondering what our favorite Pokemon for each generation was.
Oh boy.
So I think that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yes. What's the thing from, like, the old...
Doesn't mean we'll answer it, it's just a good... No,
What's
I'm kidding.
Wait. Oh, I guess we just healed? Wait a minute.
What?
Hang on. Can we not...
Eric, when you don't finish every sentence, I'm utterly lost.
I don't know if we can surf through here.
Okay. I was like, wait, can we not...
Oh. But yeah, so, well, who do you think would be some of your picks for, Generation 1?
Generation 1... Well, my all-time favorite is Blastoise, so I feel like it immediately has to be Blastoise for Generation 1.
Yeah. I feel like some, Charizard might be mine, because I'm a basic... I almost said...
We're in the Cuphead days!
Yeah, so we started being less PC in Cuphead, and, we're not gonna let that bleed into Pokemon.
No. But just say basic boy.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. He's not referring to that of a female pregnant dog.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, hey.
You know, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly to Pallet Town, because I know where we can get to Cinnabar.
Don't.
Ocean water got in Scud's mouth.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. Through the land?
It's Chuck Norris, man. He swims through. Yeah, Jesus walked on water. Chuck Norris swims through land.
One of my personal favorites. You may what's it called? You may turn on the light, but Chuck Norris turns off the dark.
Oh, that's great. I love that. So yeah, Joe, I would say join in, but you for some reason cannot join in when we're on the water, which sucks.
By the hand, lead me to the land.
This is...
Make me
Well, hello, good sir. How are you this fine evening? Okay, but yeah, so Charizard would have to be mine for Gen 1.
Don't feel bad for being basic with that. I chose Blastoise. I'm just as basic.
Well, no, you're less basic, because Blastoise is less basic than that.
True.
Oh, is this going to be the guy in every Pokemon game that has Magikarp?
Is he going to have the 5...
There's always someone with 5 or 6 Magikarp that all go down in a couple hits. Oh, it's gonna take more than just... You kidding me with this?
It's the most strong Magikarp.
I'm gonna have to actually use Thunderbolt in these things. I have to waste my PP. Okay, so who do you think yours would be for Gen 2?
Gen 2.
Because I've got some pretty good ones. I like Tyranitar and I like Lugia.
Also, just for frame of reference, even though Blastoise would be my favorite for Gen 1, I know some runner-ups would have to be Nidoking,
Mm.
Sandslash, Ninetales.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think that's all I got for now.
Oh, well, runners up for me for Gen 1 would probably be Nidoqueen. I too.
Yes, Queen.
I too like Sandslash. Gosh, trying to think. Scyther, Rhydon. I like Magmar. Magmar's cool. That should be it. Oh, Slowbro. Slowbro and Exeggutor. Yeah.
Oh wait, you know who was in Gen 2 that I really liked?
Yeah.
They got more evolutions than that, didn't they?
Oh, wait. For Gen 1, Vaporeon's another runner-up for me. But yeah, so I know who you're gonna say.
Yeah, Umbreon
Yeah.
probably for Gen 2.
The only easily accessible Dark type in those games.
I also that'd probably be my number one. I also really liked. God, who are the starters again?
Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm thinking Gen 3.
Swampert.
Yeah. Honestly, funny enough, I'm not. Everyone seems to love Cyndaquil.
Yeah?
I'm not a huge fan of the Gen 2 starters.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in general?
Yeah, just in general.
I like Totodile. The whole Totodile line. Mostly because I like Crocodile.
I mean, I like them. I don't dislike any of them. It's just none of them like jump out at me, you know. But
am I? I don't think I'm that way with any of the starters.
I mean, not to mention, it's difficult for Gen 2 picking a favorite anyways, just because it's very similar to Gen 1. Like, in terms of, it didn't add that terribly many Pokemon.
Well, before Gen 6, it added the least, with 100.
How many did Gen 6 add?
Like 60, maybe 50, I don't know. I know Gen 7 added like 50. Here's the thing. They supplement that by adding, they think they're supplementing it by adding in Megas and or Alolan forms, but like, that's not...
I'd rather have an original Pokemon than...
Exactly, yeah.
Even if it like sucks, at least it's something new.
Yeah, exactly. I got a hyper question.
Alright, Gen 3. So we already know Swampert's probably up there. Oh, of course, Rayquaza.
Yeah.
Or Rayquaza, however you guys want to pronounce it.
Rayquaza.
Oh, can I not go... even when you're on land,
No, you can. I just didn't let you give it enough time.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit back until we get to Cinnabar Island.
Yeah, that's okay. Trying to think who else. You got any for Gen 3?
Oh, I got a lot for Gen 3. Let me think now. There's Sceptile. What's it called? Groudon. I love Groudon.
You want to tell them about your versions of the legendaries from there?
When I was a kid, I made up my own version of Pokemon called Horrormon. And some of the first versions of that where you got Groundon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza.
My personal favorite.
That's the best. Oh, that poor Gyarados. Anywho, so, yeah, like Sceptile, Groudon, Metagross is cool. I've always liked Hariyama. Breloom, I love Breloom. Sharpedo and Wailord.
See,
I too like Rayquaza.
More of these should be coming to my mind though, because like I literally, that was the last Pokemon game I played besides this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if this really counts as like a main game.
It is.
It is?
The Pokemon company straight up said the new mainline Pokemon game coming to Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
And this is what they were talking about. So bada bing bada boom, there we go.
Bada boom. Well, but also this is supposed to be based off the Kanto, ain't it?
Yes.
So wouldn't it just kind of tie in with that?
Actually, what some people have been comparing it to is like sealed pack play in like a lot of card games, where like it's a tournament where you just like get like X amount of packs and then you get to build a deck out of that. That's what this is essentially. You're given only like 151 Pokemon and you have to work with that. However, you can get the Alolan forms of the Pokemon that have Alolan forms.
You know what I'm really hoping though? Granted, I'm a basic boy as well, and I don't want to say I'm a Gen 1er, but a lot of the Pokemon I like is from Gen 1.
Well, because that was your first Pokemon game.
Well, yeah.
Same with me. I'm the same way. My first game was Gen 4. A lot of my favorites are from Gen 4. Although my favorites from Gen 5.
What was it? So here's my thing. I don't want Pokemon to get the way that Yu-Gi-Oh got.
What do you mean?
Yu-Gi-Oh you know, they kept on putting out, you know, either updated versions of the cards or what's it called, adding some support to the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! But the problem with that is no one's using those other than for terms of nostalgia.
I use them.
And don't get me wrong, I love that. Eric knows I tried building a Yu-Gi deck for like forever. I'm still trying. but at the same time,
Are
it's
you
like,
really trying at this point?
Well, but at the same time, you know, how many different versions of you know, giving us the old cards are they gonna do? Because there were the original structure decks, there was the structure decks reloaded. They came out with other newer structure decks in the future structure deck, Kaiba and Yugi, and I believe they came out with Joey and Pegasus. Did they come out with Pegasus? Correct me if I'm wrong.
New ones?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
And then there was all the
oh, believe me, if they made a Pegasus one, I'd be all over that.
Then there was all the worlds like Yugi's world and Joey's world, and then they came out with the tins.
They actually made a Kaiba world.
They did make a okay.
They recently made a Kaiba world.
Which, like, I'm not complaining. I think that's cool. Arguably,
at Konami, I'm waiting for that Pegasus world.
and honestly, I like paying homage to the original series, but I don't want Pokemon to go to that with Kanto, where every time.
Oh, believe me, people have voiced that opinion very much.
Because I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Fire Red, Leaf Green, great. That's awesome. This, awesome. I just don't want it to get to the point where they ran out of ideas, so it's another first gen game. You know.
Well, I feel like this one was supposed to like capitalize on the uh-oh.
Like, I think both Konami and Game Freak have to realize, like, you struck gold. Keep on going from there. Don't regress back to trying to capture that again.
Yeah.
You're never gonna hit it again. But
yeah. So is anyone else from Gen 3?
After my small little rant, I'm trying to think if any of my Battle Revolution buds were from Gen 3.
What about Salamence?
I did like Salamence. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's still probably Rayquaza.
Okay.
But
fair enough. Yeah, I think my favorite had to be like probably Sceptile or Groudon.
I'm trying to think. Which gen did Flygon come in?
That would be Gen 3.
Okay, so he'd probably be up there too. The funny thing was, like, a lot of the Pokemon I really like, I never really got around to using. Or like I like have their like pre-evolution forms because I never finished training them up. But...
Okay, so Gen 4.
This is where it's gonna get good.
Oh, this is gonna be hard for me. Well, okay, no. I know my favorite. It's Infernape. But there are so many Pokemon I love from that game. Like, you got, like, Garchomp, Honchkrow, Mismagius, Rampardos, Bastiodon, Magnezone, Froslass, Dusknoir, the Toxicroak, frickin', oh my gosh, I can think of...
I don't know frickin'.
Drapion. Oh my gosh, I love Drapion. And, Spiritomb. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of them that I love from that gen.
Garchomp
and the legendary. I can't even get into the legendaries.
The legendaries are great.
They are.
I would argue. I think those are possibly my favorite legendaries they've put out so far. Like in terms of like main series, you know, like the ones that the poster boys, you know.
Yeah, the box art legendary. That's what they're called.
I remember I told Eric I found. Well, I should say I found. I was over at my cousin's house and we took them to the park. And
I was there, right? I believe I was there.
You might have been. But there was my cousin. He found this thing on the ground. He was like, "Hey, I found this on the ground. You want it?" And it was Pokemon Platinum. It in one of those little cases and everything. And I was like, "Oh yeah, give it."
So that's like okay. That's
push the kid over, take it from.
Yeah, like no joke. That was my favorite Pokemon game of all time.
It's a good game.
It is a very good game.
Well, I probably should talk.
From what you played, you quite enjoyed it.
From what I played, I enjoyed. What else? Alright, so I know I like Garchomp. I've always been a fan of Garchomp.
I know you like Torterra.
Of course I like Torterra. Also, you didn't name Infernape yet.
I said Infernape.
Oh, you did?
He was the first one I said.
Okay. Now, is he your favorite from that gen?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I love Infernape.
I love in Battle Revolution. With,
the death animation.
Oh, he writhes in pain in the
Ah!
air. But I'm trying to think who else.
I love how Honchkrow in Battle Revolution, when he faints, he either fixes his hat or he like tips his hat. I can't tell what he's doing, but he does one of those things.
Yeah. I like Shinx.
Oh, I forgot about Luxray.
Luxray, that's the final evolution.
I love Luxray.
And
Although it has a
Yeah.
very unfortunate circumstances because it's a physical electric type that is quadrupedal.
Huh.
So it can't get access to any of the good electric type physical moves.
We're on Gen 4 right now.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to continue next episode.
Yes, I'll just finish up this battle.
I mean, that's pretty evenly split, because you figure... Well, we have 7 generations at the moment.
8 is coming in the fall.
Okay.
Oh gosh, please kill. I just remember Tentacruel especially defensive. Ah, it didn't kill.
I won't say any favorites for 7. I'll leave that to you just because I haven't played 7.
Mm-hmm.
But...
You have some opinions on 6?
Well, yeah, but I feel like...
I feel so sad.
I'll name some of the Pokemon I've seen from 7 that I think are cool.
Okay.
Like I said, don't have any favorites, because...
Well, I know you like Golisopod.
I do like Golisopod.
He's very cool.
Golisopod. Where's that from?
I don't even know. I don't even remember.
Yeah. Now I heard some about 8. I haven't.
There's only 3 been revealed.
Okay.
The starters. You got Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny.
Does that mean if I get a Grookey, I can just shorten its name and nickname it Gru?
You're not the first man to make this joke. However, okay, so
Grookey.
Grookey is a
Laurels.
Grookey's the grass monkey. Scorbunny is a fire bunny, and Sobble is this water chameleon.
Oh, I'd go for the chameleon.
Oh, me too. It's adorable.
Like, not even seeing them, I'd go for the chameleon.
I am # Team Sobble the whole way. And we'll be Team Sobble next time.
Next time.